All right, let's talk about something we all grapple with. How do you turn raw potential into real, actual success? Well, today we're going to dive into a powerful story that shows it all comes down to mastering one single thing: your own restless mind. We all know that person who's just naturally gifted. Maybe that person is you. But here's the big question, right? Is being smart or talented enough to guarantee you'll succeed? This story we're about to explore, it puts that exact idea to the test. So let's meet our main character. His name is Ryan, and honestly, Ryan is the perfect example of what I like to call the potential paradox. He's brilliant, totally full of promise, but he's got this one huge problem. His mind just will not sit still. Okay, so Ryan's got this big dream, right? He wants to become a doctor, a crystal clear goal. But his reality? Oh man, it's a constant uphill battle with every distraction you can imagine. The endless scroll on his phone, the next YouTube video that's just a click away, just getting lost in daydreams. Sound familiar? And it always ends with that same old line. I'll study later. And see, here's the thing. Ryan had this core belief, this dangerous assumption. He truly thought that because he was smart, he had a golden ticket. He figured, hey, I'm smart, so success is guaranteed. Everything else will just kind of work itself out. Oh boy, that whole belief system, it was about to come crashing down hard. And that crash came in the form of a really painful wake-up call. This is that moment, the one where his cozy little theory about being smart gets slammed by the cold, hard reality of his unfocused habits. So picture this. Ryan walks into this huge scholarship exam, totally confident, expecting to just breeze through it, an easy win. The reality, a total crushing failure. And to make it worse, he sees his friends, the ones who actually put in the hours, celebrating. And there's Ryan, the smart one, left completely in the dust. That failing grade, wow, it wasn't just a number on a page. It was like a mirror showing him exactly what his scattered efforts had produced. And right there, in that moment of failure, it finally clicked. Ryan had this massive realization. Being smart, that's just potential. It's like having a full tank of the best gas in the world, but having no engine. Without discipline to actually use that fuel, all that incredible brain power is just wasted. So this big wake-up call sends Ryan looking for answers, looking for help. And that's when he finds Coach Miller, a mentor who's kind of famous for helping people build mental discipline. And this coach, he's got a secret to share. And it all starts with a simple lesson about singular focus. Now, the coach doesn't sit him down for some long, boring lecture. Nope, he hands Ryan a bow and arrow. Ryan shoots and he misses badly. And the coach just asks one simple question. What were you looking at when you shot that arrow? And Ryan has to admit he was looking everywhere except the target. And boom, that right there was the entire problem in a nutshell. So the coach breaks it down with this brilliant, simple analogy. Think about it. You are the archer. That goal you have, whether it's studying for an exam, finishing a big project, whatever, that's your target. And everything else, your phone buzzing, the TV in the background, your mind wandering, that's just noise. The coach says if you ever want to hit your target, you have to learn to tune out the noise. Okay, so the analogy is great, right? But an idea alone isn't enough. To really become that disciplined archer, Ryan needed a step-by-step plan. A practical guide. And Coach Miller gave him exactly that. 4 simple, powerful rules for building an unshakable focus. And these rules basically became the foundation of his new life. Rule 1, control your thoughts. You have to constantly remind yourself, okay, this is my study time. Focus. Rule 2, make a routine. You need a schedule for work and for rest, and you have to stick to it. Rule 3, and this is a big one, keep distractions away. Be ruthless. Literally put your phone in another room. And finally, rule 4, practice every single day. Because discipline, you guys, it isn't something you're born with. It's a muscle. You have to build it one tiny habit at a time. So the big question is, did it actually work? Well, Ryan took these 4 rules and he applied them with absolute dedication. And what happens next is just this incredible demonstration of what's possible when that raw, wild potential is finally harnessed by discipline. Okay, fast forward a few months. There's another huge exam. And the result this time? First place. Not just a good grade, not just a pass, number 1. And you know what? This wasn't luck. It wasn't even just about him being smart anymore. This was the direct, undeniable result of discipline, the ultimate payoff for all that focused hard work. And Coach Miller's final piece of wisdom, it just ties everything together so perfectly. He says, the mind is like a wild horse. It's incredibly powerful, right? But it's also chaotic. And discipline isn't about breaking that horse's spirit. Not at all. It's about training it. It's about you becoming the rider, the one who can guide all that amazing energy. You have to train the horse so that the archer, that's you, can finally take aim. So all of this brings the question right back to you. We all have a target, something we really want to achieve. Ryan's story, it's not just a story, it's a blueprint. Your talent, your intelligence, that's the bow. But your focus, your discipline, that's the arrow. So the real question is, what target are you aiming for? And, more importantly, what noise are you willing to shut out to make sure you hit it?